Hello guys, welcome to the Real India project, wherever we talk about India and how it is to live in India as a foreigner, and we talk about the culture, people, etc. And today we're going to talk about a topic that is matter of Indians and foreigners also, that is how the weddings are carried out. And who better to talk about it than a married couple, and a married couple that one is from Mexico and the other is from India. So yes, guys, please welcome to my husband, Gaurav.
Welcome my husband, not welcome to my husband.
Oh, Chihuahua, English teacher. So today we're gonna be talking about the difference on how we plan a wedding in Mexico and how Indian wedding is plan. There are a lot of difference. So today we're going to talk about 5 or 6. So please get a stick and let's start with the difference number 1. And this is about the dates. How we choose the dates in Mexico. In Mexico, we choose the dates as per our convenience. Like, for example, if it is a weekend, if it is, for example, my birthday. So it is regularly about everyone's convenience. So this is simple and that's it. But there is a huge difference in how Indians take the date on when the wedding has to be. So tell me about it, please.
So here for the marriage, we actually, I'm talking about Hindu marriage specifically. So I have my cap, my own.
Okay, you're fancy.
So here in Hindu marriages, we go to priest to get the best date according to our kundli. Kundli, you know, na?
Yes.
Our birth chart and all.
Mm-hmm.
So accordingly, priest gives us few auspicious days. Like we tell them that next month or upcoming months we are getting married. So please find out the best date. So this is how we decide. So it doesn't matter whether it's Sunday, Monday, whichever day they will give. Because here on Saturday, Sundays people have offs mostly. But it doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. If the marriage is coming on, the day is coming on Tuesday or Thursday. So it will be on Tuesday or Thursday. Mm-hmm. So.
Okay, yeah, that actually, and yeah, it is a very good punctualization that he make that is in Hindu marriages, because maybe in another groups are different. So yeah, actually, whenever we were planning our wedding, he told me, let's go to the priest. I was like, what for? So yeah, whenever we reach and we told with the priest took out like this book in which I don't know what else were written in there, but yeah, at the end they give us like the different possible dates. They give like 4, no, around 4
or 5 dates they give us. That for some for November and some for December. So for the as per the convenience, we chose our date.
And okay, for those who doesn't know, the kundli is basically, yes, as he says, your birth information. Like at what time did you born, the day, the place. So in this case, they have to match ours. Like what is more auspicious for both of us. So yeah, so as you can see, this is a huge difference, and that implies also in Mexico, for example, we never do any wedding or important function on weekdays because, yeah, as you said, everyone is working or doing something, so we prefer on Saturday or Sunday. And it is just one single day. And that is another difference that we're going to talk in some time. Meanwhile, we're going to go with the second point. So the second point is about how we choose the food and the venue. I'm going to tell you how we make in Mexico. In Mexico, we regularly see, first of all, what is the nearest place from wherever we want the wedding to be performed. And that regularly is in a place where most of the people lives. So we visit several places, we go and see how they arrange, how they organize, what are the kind of dishes they have. and they usually invite you to one function that they are having for you to taste the food, for you to see all the organization, and they obviously don't charge anything because it's expected that the customer asks for it. So that is one of the points that we do. Like we go to all the places, we compare quality and prices, and obviously we choose whatever we like. So that is basically how we do. And tell us how it works in India.
Yeah, same here, like that. So, first of all, when someone has function coming, marriage, birthday, anything, so we keep our eyes open. Like if we are going to any function, so if we like something, like the decoration, maybe the food, or any counter they have there in the marriage, so we take down their number. So they have their cards also, visiting cards also. So we collect that also. If I know my marriage is coming or my function is coming, so yeah, or sometime we discuss within the family or in friend circle that please suggest me the best place you have been to. So yeah, on the recommendation also it works. But yeah, so same thing happens. Like if we like some caterer or some banquet hall, we go there and we tell them that we want to taste some food. So they invite us, like you mentioned in Mexico. They invite us in any of the function which is coming to their hall, in their premises, to taste the food and see the decoration.
But sometimes I've seen that even though you can do that also, in India it works too much about recommendations. If someone says to you like, oh, you know what, definitely you have to have this color in your wedding. Like people may go for it because they have a recommendation of someone important and that's someone that knows the area.
Yeah.
So you guys go a lot by the recommendation. Like you don't need to even go. If someone says that you really think that they
Like
are
if-
trustable, then you go for it.
Yeah, a couple of people, if they are saying that yeah, he makes a good food and they have tasted that couple of times. So and I know their taste also, so I can easily
Trust
consider
and go
that.
for it. Yeah. And also as if you notice, he says if you go before to another function, then you can take the cards because they know, and that is a cultural difference. You know that in some day you're gonna get also married. In Mexico we don't do that. Like if we go to any function, we're gonna be like, oh, okay, we're gonna enjoy the party and all, and we won't take any of this in account, because even though in Mexico they expect you to get married, it is not like, oh, they are pushing too much. Like I know sometimes the culture is here in India, so we are not worried about, oh, I'll take this card because I know that someday gonna come. Maybe yes, but it is not like in everyone's mind. The third point, guys, is about what happens before
Yeah, it's fine. Keep it.
what happened before the main wedding. Means in Mexico, regularly they do something that they call despedida de soltero. Means bye-bye singlehood. That is a party in which regularly girls go with girls and boys go with boys. You know, to these kind of places where you can say bye to your singlehood. That is like to have some drinks, you know, to have some fun. And so regularly that is the only thing that is done. And tell us what you guys do in India the day before. I mean, not the day before the wedding, but regularly before the wedding.
So I'll again start. Talk about the Hindu and Punjabi marriages. So in Sikhism also it's similar, not same, similar. So before marriage, we start our functions with the kirtan or bhajan or like some religious activity. Like in our marriage, you saw Babaji came. I mean, from the Gurdwara, people came and they do the Anand Karaj. No, Anand Karaj is Anand Karaj is the wedding as per Sikhism. So before that,
They came. Sorry to interrupt. But yeah, basically what they do is that this kirtan, it is the authority. I don't know how to call the guru from the Gurudwara. They come and perform some ritual, like to prepare all of this season on the coming different
it's
rituals.
like Ardas. We appeal to God that we are going ahead with some good things in the house, like happy things, auspicious things. So help us in that and bless us for that.
Okay,
So,
that is the first step they do. And
yeah,
the second?
either we do Mata ki Chauki, Hanumanji's, anything you have thought of. So, because our marriage was in Gurudwara, so we did accordingly, completely.
For me, it was like, come on, gods. We are having this wedding, so please bless us with your presence in our house to start this. So before I tell.
And after that, it can happen 1 week ago also. This religious activity meeting.
Okay.
And before the marriage, the main functions are roka, sagan, cocktail, and shadi. I mean the marriage. Roka is basically for the arranged marriages, where families meet and officially declare that these are finalized, husband and wife. So, I mean, they will get married soon. So, Roka means they have been finalized, like a token money.
Okay. Okay.
So, but in this
Love marriage.
marriages, Roka is not important because girl and boy has already
Agreed.
declared that we are getting married, and after that, it depends. You want to go ahead with the Sagan. Sagan is also like exchanging gifts, and some religious part also is there. You saw in the recent marriage. So yeah, but the main functions are cocktail party, mehndi. Mehndi and cocktail party happens on the same day in the
Okay.
evening.
Okay.
You saw henna, these
Yeah,
girls.
They make the decoration of your hands
Yeah.
and feet
So
very
that-
beautifully.
That happens one day before, generally one day before, and alongside with the cocktail party where guys are having drinks and dance, girls are getting henna done on the hand, feet, even the bride. And on the next day, on the marriage day, we have haldi. Like you saw the yellow paste, kurkuma. Yeah, some people make at home. Then there are tubes also available. So we do that. That is for the auspiciousness.
Of the
It's a ritual, yeah. Haldi.
and that can go crazy also because our brother got recently married and they got, I mean, in ours
हमने उसका
also.
कुर्ता फाड़ दिया. We tore his kurta apart.
Yeah,
I did that. If you want to see that vlog, go to our other channel.
Yeah, we have another channel.
Desi Met Mexi.
On mouth also.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that is a huge difference because yeah, they are prepared to have 7, 4, 5, 6 days wedding in a row. I mean, wedding in the sense that
In general, it is 4 days.
yeah,
3
but
to 4 days.
Yeah.
And it depends upon your budget also, how much you want to spend.
Extend,
So
yeah.
you can do as much as you can. So yeah, like in our marriage also, there were 3 things. First was the religious one. Then on the one day before the marriage, it was cocktail and mehndi. And then next day, Anand Karaj, which is according to Sikhism.
And also, there are foreigners watching these videos. So, if you want to have all the rituals and would you have reduced time or you want to do as simple as possible, you can actually do these different rituals in one same day. Like not all, but several. For example, the Haldi and the Mehndi. I don't know if it is possible, but you can do as per how you and your family thinks is the best and convenient for you. It is not like forcefully has to be like that. There are people that can be more orthodox, more like as per the book, but I mean there is a lot of variety. So, but yeah, these make a huge difference between Mexican weddings and Indian, Hindu, Punjabi weddings, 6 weddings. Yeah, you gonna say something?
I was talking about this chuda, if you remember. So that is
Yes.
that happens from the mama side. Mama is your mother's brother. So they put the chuda into the bride's hands, and that's why my mama, because your mama cannot come. So that's why it was done by my mama.
Yeah, there are a lot of rituals that depends on many things. It's gonna be there because in Indian states, Indian communities, there are
Yeah.
a lot of difference itself. So
In Hinduism itself, there are many ways to do that. So, but I know about our, because we are from Punjab. I mean, we are Punjabis, so we know
Yeah.
more about that.
yeah, of course, of course, we are talking about our experience and what we know. For sure, in other groups, gonna be a lot of difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is our experience.
But this kirtan is subject. I don't know. So everybody does that or not. But this haldi, mehndi, cocktail and marriages, they are definitely will be there in Hindu marriages.
Okay. So guys, the next difference is about the photography and how we choose who gonna take the photos. As per me, in Mexico, we do a huge search about it and a comparison about it. Like we start to see, for example, in Facebook, in social media, like how the work of this artist is. Because it's a huge day, so you want to have a very good photos. It is not like you randomly gonna choose the uncle of the corner who doesn't have even a good camera and do the photos with a cell phone, right? So in Mexico, we actually put too much attention to that because we want a good memories. So we compare styles of these artists and we make sure that they are aligned with what we want to capture in that moment. So basically, yeah, we do a lot of search comparison and then we decide.
So here also in India also, first of all, it depends upon your budget, because there are many photographers and videographers are there in Delhi, Mumbai, in the main cities especially. So it's a country of Bollywood, right?
Yeah, actually, sorry to interrupt. Actually, I mean, whenever we were searching for the one for us, I have a friend from Kerala, and they are like different level. Like they make very cinematic thing. I know that in Delhi also, but in Kerala is like even special effects, many things, very
Everything.
elaborated.
Everything happens here also. So the main thing is that how much you want to spend on that, and of what scale your function is. Like if you are doing a very small function, very close, with very close relatives, why would you spend lakhs on that videography? You need a basic one that time. But if you're doing your functions on a grand level, then you need videographer and photographer accordingly, so that they justify the decoration, whatever money you have put in your wedding venue. So it depends upon the budget mainly and the scale of this function.
Yeah, but I will say, and here I disagree a little bit because I think that doesn't matter what. If it is huge or if it is small, the photographer has to be definitely quality one. And let me tell you, and let me take out my frustration here. Because, as I said, India works a lot under recommendations. So if some uncle, some auntie says like, oh, you know what, my cousin is having this business, please give the job or whatever, then the blackmailing gonna happen. No, not the blackmailing, but yeah, they're gonna try to push for you to take that. Nah? And sometimes it doesn't mean that actually the photographer is good. Sometimes it's just someone that sometimes that maybe it is a good price, and then you take it, but then they turn not into very good photos. So yeah, I will say that as in India they work a lot under recommendations, we should also be careful about it because sometimes it cannot come as per how you want. So we had a special experience about the photography in our own wedding. That is why you can notice the tension here. So let's better move to the next difference, guys. The next point, guys, is about the guest. And here is a huge cultural difference. In Mexico, we have like specifically just our closest one, like your family, and with the family that you are close only. I mean, we have obviously extended family and all, obviously, we all know that. But we regularly consider those we regularly visit, and that's it. And sometimes, even with those, we have some limitations because maybe they live far or anything. Maybe as we mentioned before, because of the budget. So we're gonna think very specifically, yeah, what
Budget.
to whom we're gonna invite. And we don't feel like any pressure, like, oh, we miss the third cousin from Australia, how we are not inviting them, they're gonna feel offended. We don't think about it because, I mean, we say the news, and then people also gonna decide, like, okay, if it is on my possibilities to go or not, and so and so. But we keep it, actually, I will say, limited. It is not like we have, like, there are people that will have a grand wedding, but we try to keep it simple. And yeah, it is just, as I said, limited to your closest friends and your closest family. That's it. But in India, it's very different. Tell us, mister.
So, about the calling the, I mean, you're talking about the people we invite, no?
Yes. To whom you invite?
Everyone. But again, it depends upon your budget first, where you are doing, what is the venue, what capacity they can take on. Right? If my budget is like 1 lakh rupees and I can afford one venue, they're charging 1 lakh and they have a space of 100 people only, or maybe 120. So I'll invite people according to that. But here one thing is there, you cannot invite as per your wish. Like, I don't want to invite this one or that one if you have grudges. No. If you are inviting one daughter of one family, you have to invite all the daughters. It's not like you like someone and you don't like someone, you will not call
That person.
So if they are from the same family, you have to.
You cannot say, like, okay, you come, but not your sister.
Yeah.
All has
and
to
we
come.
can also not say that if a family has 5 people, we cannot say like only 2 are invited. That also happens, like you put a limitation. So limitation things also happen where you have a very tight budget, or sometimes it happens you want to do in a good place but with a less number of people. There are many conditions, situations like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
generally we don't tell them that only 2 people or.
And even I've seen that, for example, if you invite one family, then that family itself sometimes, many times, invite other other friends of them or other
Mexico?
families. No, in India.
No.
Yeah, I've seen that. For example, you invite someone, and then that someone says, like, okay, to other one that is very close,
Yeah,
and
they
maybe
recommend.
it is also close to the family, like, come, but maybe the family hasn't considered, and they will say, like, oh, but remember that also this person, or something like that.
Yeah, it happens, like your relatives push sometimes that you have to call this and that also. But at the end, it's your decision whom you want to invite or not.
Yeah. The point here is that what I'm saying is that the pressure is there in India. Like,
Not too much. Earlier, it used to be more pressure. When our old people and our ancestors were there, then they used to think about society more. Nowadays, people do what they feel like. Like, if they
there are
don't
more
gel up
freedom.
with someone, if they have not good bonding, they would rather not invite them.
Yeah, there are more freedom now to choose.
Yeah.
However, still there is expectation from the society that, okay, this has to be there, this has to be also, and so and so. In Mexico, if you say to someone, if someone says to you, sorry, like, oh, invite also to this person, and I don't like that person, I'm gonna say definitely, like, excuse me, this is my wedding. So yeah, here, I mean, in Mexico, I will say we are more like that. Like, if we want, yes, why not? And also it is about budget many times, but definitely we have like this criteria that we don't feel like too much pressure to invite someone, and also the other ones won't feel offended. Here I have seen that if you don't invite people, later on they're gonna tell you, hey, you didn't invite me to the wedding, you didn't do this, you didn't do that.
That happens.
And yeah, definitely the feeling of,
Then you have to explain them. Oh, we did the marriage in the very close people. This was the situation and all. But people say out here loud,
Yes.
you didn't invite me. Why would I do this to you? I mean, in a joke way, they say that. But they want to say this thing.
Yeah,
somehow.
they want to take out from their
Yes.
chest. And in Mexico, if you see them, whoever you didn't invite, they may say like, oh yeah, I saw that you got married, congratulations and all. They are not like, And I know that is in a joke, but sometimes it's not in a joke. Here it is like for real, like, oh, I really wanted to be there, because I mean, people that appreciate you wants to be in your special days, right? So sometimes it's valid, sometimes it's also just out of joke. Okay, guys, next point. This next point, guys, make a huge difference, and maybe a lot of foreigners know India because of this only thing. The dresses that are being worn in the weddings. India is very well known by the very beautiful dresses that girls use at that moment, and grooms also. But what happened in Mexico? Well, in Mexico we are more simpler. I mean, you have to take in account that most of the population in Mexico is Catholic, Christian, different branches with almost similar religion. So the thing is that regularly brides get married with this white dress, and grooms just with the black or blue suit. So that's it. It is not like huge production. Nowadays, I've seen like some girls try another light colors and all, but it is very rare actually. Regularly, you have the illusion, like to reach to the altar in the church and get married in a white dress. So yeah, that is the only thing in Mexico, and there is no changes. Maybe if they do like some special performance, they want to show dance while giving the party after the wedding, they may change and do some performance and all, and that's it. But the wedding is just white dress for the bride. And in India, the things are very different. So
Completely different, because here people wear white on the deaths, on the funerals. Yeah. And for marriages especially, black and white is
Forbidden.
Forbidden for the groom and brides. Guests can wear anything, but for a groom and a bride, no white, especially white. Black also, I think. Yeah, black also forbidden.
Okay. In Mexico, white is linked to the purity. You reach to the altar.
Here
so
it
that is
is-
why. But this is
Here it is
different.
linked to the death.
Okay, see, another cultural difference. But tell us about the dresses.
So dresses, traditional dresses generally girls wear, brides wear, like lehenga. Saris are not in fashion for the brides right now, but yeah, lehenga. And there are I don't remember the names, but mostly it is lehenga only. So
And
and the color will be red or maroon. But nowadays I have seen girls wearing pink also, which is another shade of red. And green also I have seen sometimes, even golden, silver. But mostly girls wear red, maroon, and pink.
And also there is a difference here, guys, also depending on the group you belong to. Because,
Yeah.
for example...
I'm talking about Hindu and Sikhism.
But also in Sikhism, for example, we got married in a Gurudwara. And nowadays there is strict rules on the dress code.
for the bride only.
For the bride. Because regularly men use as usual, the turban, and I mean, in
Our
special.
dress, yeah, for the men, the dress is like coat pant generally they wear, or I wore Indo-Western, and there is Sherwani, which is very famous these days also in fashion, and Achkan also it's similar to Sherwani. It's like a long kurta and pajama with a lot of creative work on that, like
Designs.
embroidery, stones. So you get a lot of good kurtas and these grooms dresses.
There is more freedom and
Yeah.
types of design in this case for guys in Sikhism, because the movement that we do, like there is a ritual that has to be done whenever you are performing the wedding, that is giving the rounds around the sacred book. So because of that, for example, using a lehenga, it is not very convenient because you're gonna bow also, so many
You
accidents
might
can
fall,
happen.
yeah.
So yeah, the thing is that nowadays in Gurudwaras they are just allowing like the traditional Punjabi dress
Punjabi
to get married, to suit to get married, and regularly is red, right? Is red. I don't
That is your choice.
Okay, the
Pink,
color.
red, maroon, green, golden, pink, whatever. But
Okay.
generally it is a red shade.
Yes, guys, this is, and you can go as many things as you want. Like, for example, the type of hairstyle that you also gonna carry, and the accessories that you want to wear. I've seen like there are brides that use very heavy jewelry. There are others that are not that heavy, but it is just like very, elegant, that is visible, but not that much heavy. But here there is an interesting thing that I came to know whenever we were looking for our things, and there is a business here of rental. I didn't know that people can rent their suits and the jewelry to wear in the wedding.
Not suits. Generally, they rent the lehenga, because
Yeah, I mean-
lehengas earlier it was more in trend. I think maybe I'm wrong, because lehengas used to be very expensive before. Nowadays, also you get expensive lehengas from. It depends upon which store you're buying, but reasonable ones are also available now.
And he told me as that was done. And in Mexico we have a saying that if there is special moments in your life, you never has to use weddings dresses. I mean that people has already used, because that brings bad luck, and because that carries the energy of the previous person that has wear. So no way. No way that someone gonna wear someone else's clothes in
Here
their
it
wedding
is
days.
also, it is not very common. Some people do that. That's why there are stores who give these things on rents for grooms also, for brides also.
Yeah, but
But reasonable clothes are also available, so you can opt for that instead of renting.
yeah, it's just that
If
is
you
another,
feel like
another cultural shock, because definitely no Mexican gonna go for something that is already used, and not because we are picky or whatever. It's because this belief that actually it carries the energy of someone else, and it is a belief also that gonna bring the same look than the previous one. That can be good, but also can be very bad. So we prefer to not take the risk. Okay, guys, so these are the main difference, but he just remind me about one thing that I was not having in mind, but we're gonna share with you. This is the plus on the video.
And this again as per Hinduism, because I know about mine, our thing. So in the Sikhs also, I don't know whether they also follow the same. So after getting married, you have to go. Not you have to go. I mean, your close ones will call you for the dinner. Like your bua, especially from your mom's parent side.
Okay.
Nana,
like
nani.
your uncles and aunties from your mom's side.
Not uncle, auntie, nana, nani. Their parents. If their parents are not
Okay.
alive, so definitely.
The grandparents.
No, my mother's side parents, like my mother's mother and father, they will invite me first. If they are not alive, so definitely their children, like my mama. So you have to go there first for the dinner. It is considered auspicious. Then they will give you some money as a gift. and some gifts also. So first you have to go there. Okay, no, I'm so the first person who will invite you for the dinner is your in-laws
Okay.
from girl side.
Okay.
Yeah, on the
In this
first.
case, my mom.
Yeah, in her mom. Either on the first day or the next day, they will have to invite us. Then they will again give us gifts and money, whatever they want to give to you or me. Generally, if your family will invite me, they will give it to me because
Okay.
I am their guest now right now from a new family. I am, and after that, it's my mother's side, parents, mama, mommy, then bua. So the close ones definitely they will invite you for the dinner.
Okay. For those who doesn't know, Indians has different names to call everyone. In Mexico, if I have an uncle from my father's side or if I have an uncle from my mom's side, I call them uncle and the name of the uncle. But as you hear, they say bua, mama, and that implies
Chacha.
that implies a specific relationship. So that is why I was like, who, where? Because sometimes I still get confused, like who is who and what it means. So yeah, that is another ritual that is after marriage. You get invited by your in-laws first, and then for different
The close
members.
ones, the
Yeah,
close
the
family.
closest ones. And one important thing that he mentioned is that they're gonna give you gifts and money. But there is another important thing that I noticed also, and that we were almost missing. That is that here is expected more than gifts that you receive money.
Yeah.
And about receiving money the day of the wedding, I mean, they give you in a envelope. They put the name of the family and they don't put obviously the quantity. They just close it and they give you. And what is, yeah, tell me.
So the original idea behind that, which my parents told me, it is not like it's recently started. It's from very long in Hindu marriages especially,
Okay.
and I don't know about the others. So it is like to support the family during this time. That's why everyone, instead of giving you a gift, they give you money so you can use it well, because you know
What are your needs?
what are your most important needs. So it's like a support to the family
And one important
in a form of a gift.
thing that I notice also is that literally like every accountant,
Huh?
every accountant, they have a book and they write down what are the quantity that everyone is giving to you, because it's supposed that previously you also have attended to everyone's other's function, whoever has got married until the date, and it's supposed that whatever you give, then they have to give it back or more.
More, yeah. No, it's not like they have to give it back. People generally note down that whenever we go, we give either the same amount at least or more than that, because everybody wants to do more, I think. It's just that sometimes situation is not in favor, so you cannot do. But original idea is either you give at least the same amount or more than that.
Yeah, so even once we were buying something and we were discussing this about the envelopes and all, and they told me, like, because I was getting grab a gift, and they were like very strange, like, oh, you are putting too much attention on how grabbing the gift and all. People here doesn't care about it. They care about how much money. I mean, if you give the money. So it was like, I mean, in Mexico there is another culture, like you have to reach with a gift the day of the wedding, and obviously as bigger, that's the best, obviously, because that means that you are investing in the gift and you are depending on what you want to give, if you are very thoughtful about it, because you know what are the needs of the newly married, like what they will need, because they are building a new house together. So yeah, that is very different.
So you don't give money as gifts there.
There is a tradition in the weddings that we have, like in Indian weddings, like you put the garlands, right? They put the garlands, and we have a similar tradition while we are getting, I mean, after we got married, and there is the party, then the groom and the bride goes in all the tables, and they're gonna put some bills in your dresses.
Ah.
Yeah. So that is like a tradition. More than people expect you to put really money there. It is like just like a funny way that people do in the
So
wedding.
we have this tradition also. You missed that, I think,
Huh.
where when I was going inside for the marriage, for the marriage main activity in the Gurudwara, they put a
The
lot of garlands of money. हमारे यहाँ पे होता है ना कि they put garlands which has currency. It depends upon if you are the closest one, you will go for the bigger one like 100 rupee note, 500 rupee note. So, or she thought once we came back after a couple of days when we were plucking out the bills, and she was like, "Why are you not throwing it?" She thought it's fake
notes.
bills.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen these garlands that people sell in the streets, and they have their the hanging, right? So I was like, yeah, those are fake money. Like, why someone will hang real money just like that? And then whenever I saw he having or people coming and have, because it was not just before the marriage that they put, but also whenever we reached to the Gurudwara after the wedding, they put some, very few, but they put some also.
No.
Yeah, because it was
Before
whenever
only,
we were in
before
the photographies, you were having some. Well, anyways, the thing is that I saw they put like some garlands on him, and I was like, why are they putting these fake notes? And yeah, whenever we came back, I was like, why we are unplugging? Because he told me like, okay, you want money, then unplug it. So I was like, why would I unplug like this fake money? But yeah, it is not fake money. It is a tradition that they also have to give you money in the way of a garland. So guys, these are some of the difference and also cultural shocks between how a Mexican wedding is planned and how a Indian wedding in Hindu and Sikhism are planned. We may miss some of the points and we may be very land in our own experience, but this is how we have experience in it, and this is how we have been, how we made. But if you have another experience, if you are an international cross-cultural couple, and if you notice another difference, put in the comments. And well, guys, this was everything for this vlog. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe because more videos are about to come.
You are
know
also
more
new
about
to this
India.
channel.
Yeah.
It's your first video.
This is my first video. But
On this
whenever you are coming, because I know that more people are gonna keep coming after I post this. So please free to subscribe, to share, to like, to hype, and to support this channel as much as you can because
And
you make the difference.
Mata Rani will bless you.
Yes, definitely. Thank you guys for watching and see you next vlog. Bye bye.